Hey, what's up YouTube? Mark here from Grumpy OGs up against another guild in World Guild Battle. Today we're going to be testing out some of the balance patch units. So let's go ahead and see if anything is busted. Now here are the teams that I'm going to be using. For the top we're going to use Mimirr, Bastet, and Figaro. Is it the best team? No, but it's kind of a fun team if it ends up working. I don't think that one's going to work. Now for the second one we have Momo, Riley, and Leo. That one should work. For the third one we have an interesting one with Storm, Rakan, and Chandra. That one potentially would work. We're going to test out Zaiross in World Guild Battle. You know how it's been going in Siege. Hopefully Galleon lands the defense break, and then we're also going to use Taranys on offense. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the LDs that were touched in the balance patch. If you guys do, let me know if you're liking them or not. Let's go ahead and see how this first match goes. So we actually take the first turn with Bastet. Pretty interesting. The Figaro takes a turn. We land the bombs. We're going to start working onto, I believe it's the Smicer. We're going to hit this Smicer with the Confine. His skill 3 now pushes the attack bar back. I do not believe that was a thing before. We're going to use the skill 2. And we can start working onto the Perna here. So we're going to do a bit of damage with this Mimirr. Hopefully we can kill her. Oh, we actually kill her. Pretty big damage. She's targeting the Mimirr though. I end up using the attack break onto the Chandra. I should have thrown it onto the Perna. Not that it mattered because we get stunned up. We're 1 HP. Stunned again. And yeah, this is not going to work out. Skill 2 going out. If the bombs did a bit more damage, then maybe we could have had this one. But honestly, the Figaro bombs suck even with the attack buff. I should have tried a full attack build to see if he can kill anything. But yeah, this is going to be a rip. So for this next one, it seems that Momo's buff was she gets a cooldown decrease when she hits full stacks. So that is going to take a while. That might be at the end of this match. Not too sure if that's really a game changer. If you're going into a very tank heavy team, that might actually be really beneficial. But if you're going into something like this with a bit more damage, it's not that beneficial. She does a decent amount of damage onto the Savannah with the defense buff on. But that's also Savannah. She's not built the tankiest. I just threw my damaged Leo set on her. So she's doing a decent amount. I think we can optimize that set a bit more. But yeah, she's doing pretty good damage. Would I use her? I might actually end up using her into something maybe like a Byung in the future. But we're going to need some destroy. I really like her thick HP lead. I think it's HP and the Coco's attack. Maybe I have it confused. But yeah, she's pretty good. I think I used to use her in Arena Inner Server. I would use her with Fengyan, Leo, and I can't remember if it was Aaliyah or Riley. And then I would just use Leo's wind lead for that. It was pretty good. I think I would prefer if Momo just stacked her passive a bit quicker, because 20 takes a while. Now for the next one, the Tricks is going to be doing a little bit more damage to enemies that have harmful effects. I think it's like a very slight increase, and then the Rakan has a slightly higher chance to provoke. Or actually, I think it's to counterattack if he's attacked, so that's pretty nice. Now I was thinking I should have probably put the Chandra on a revenge set. That way he can land the Despair Revenges. And then we also run into a problem here where none of my units have destroy. So we basically end up getting Camilla soloed at the end. And we're just going to skip that because I don't think anyone wants to see that. What do I think about the Wind Hacker? I think it's a pretty nice change to him. I don't think it's anything crazy. I wish he can do a little bit more. I know he's using some very niche siege defenses. I don't think they're that hard to counter either way. And the Rakan buff is okay. I know he's sometimes used in siege and world guild battle defenses, arena defense. The thing is, he's going to be more annoying in TOA Hell, that one TOA Hell stage whenever it comes around, or if it's this rotation, not too sure. But yeah, that's going to be slightly more annoying. And yeah, we're just going to skip this one because we end up losing to the Camilla. That's why destroy is pretty important, guys. And now for this next one, we're going to see if we can finally land all the defense breaks and Zaiross can cleave this. We don't land all 3 of the defense breaks. There goes Zaiross. He gets the increased cool time, but the Theo still procs the passive, and we kill him all with Tiana. Now for the next attack, We're going to use the Taranys, which I think is probably one of the better units in this balance patch. His buff is going to be slightly more annoying to deal with. So I think his cooldown gets decreased by like 2, and then I think the cooltime also gets further decreased if he dies, comes back to life, and they hit him, and the enemy has less defense than him. He's going to get that skill back up pretty damn fast. This defense isn't really much to worry about. We're just kind of testing out his damage. We want to see if he does a decent amount of damage onto whatever gets defense broken. See if we can one-shot him. He used to be able to one-shot on the previous build I had him on. I had him on a crit damage build, but now we just have him on some defense and a little bit of crit rate. I might go back to the crit damage build. We'll see. He doesn't land the crit. Does 18k though. It's not bad. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be one of the winners of the patch. I've been saying that he's probably going to be seen on Siege defense more often. I haven't really seen him in Siege all too often yet. I did see him once in today's Siege, but I feel like he's low-key slept on. It's going to make it a lot more annoying to double snipe. I think a lot of things are double snipeable right now. It's going to be kind of hard to cleave him unless you use something like Zaiross. Now, Zaiross is probably going to be one of the best counters for this guy whenever you start seeing him. The only thing is you're going to need to land those defense breaks, and then you also got to land the reset. So those are two big ifs. If you land them, then it's going to be a really easy win. That's why I was using the Zaiross, Tiana, and Truffle team. I even used a Jasmine instead of the Truffle, so you have 2 resets. But who knows, maybe you'll see it in the future, maybe not. If you see him on defense, just know that you heard it here first. For the second set of attacks, we're basically going to use the same teams, except for this one, we swapped out the Bastet for Cian. Believe it or not, I've never used a Cian before, so this is going to be my first time. Let's see if it actually works out. Do I think that team's going to work out? No, but you're going to be surprised. Now let's see if Zaiross can go 2-4-2. Alright, we're going to go ahead and strip here. Can we land the defense breaks? We do land the triple defense break. Can we cleave it? The Byung is 1 HP. He's going to smack us up. Does he proc? No, he doesn't. And he's dead. GG's. For the next attack, we don't really have too much to worry about here, other than the Jasmine using her skill 2 and then the Siri following up. But the Siri moves first, so there's not too much to be afraid of. We get defense broken and reset. We're going to start working onto the Jasmine. But yeah, there's not much to worry about. If anything, this Momo is going to eat up this defense whenever she gets the stacks up. Let's see what we're at. Skill 2. Couldn't see. Okay, we're at 7. We're going to work on to this Jasmine. We did have to put this Leo set on her, so then we had to put the tanky Leo set on that Leo. Okay, there we go. Pretty good damage. I'm liking the Momo. I think she's kind of underrated, or not underrated, underused right now. But she's probably not the best to be using in the current meta. Maybe she might be good against Byungs, maybe not. I'm not too sure. Would I use her into Byung? A Byung and a Nana team? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Do we land the defense breaks? Ooh, we kill the Siri. Let's see how much damage she does on the Bastet. Can we kill her? 16k is pretty good damage. Now let's give this one another go. We don't have a Camilla to worry about. We don't need Destroy. Okay, we're gonna use the skill 3. Collapse. Triple provoke. Skill 2 going out. Okay damage. Nothing crazy, honestly. We're gonna target the Dark Monkey King. There he goes. We're gonna hug up the Rakan. Use the skill 3. See if we can land a stun. No stun. And we're gonna start working on to this guy with the tricks. Wait, is it the tricks? Not the tricks. Is it the storm? Can't think of his name right now. Stun? No stun. Keep working on this guy. We land the branding. He lands 2 of the stuns. We're gonna kill the Tianlang. I left the Carcano alive so he can kill himself with the Wind Hacker, but he's not gonna do it. We're gonna end up killing him right here with the Chandra. So rip, didn't work out like I intended, but it still worked. Now for this one, things get really interesting. We get stunned up. The Maxi doesn't kill us here. We're gonna use a skill 3. We land the stun and we get the attack bar pushback. Nice proc. We're gonna hit this dude with skill 2. 11k, pretty good damage. We're gonna use the skill 2 of the freaking CN and we land all the bombs. So as long as we can survive here, we should have this one in the bag. We killed the Cocky. He's not gonna get that endure buff. And we're gonna start working onto this Maxi. And we got a Tinky Figure, so we don't have much to worry about. Skill 2 going out. We added another bomb, like it's gonna matter. Bye bye. And for the last attack, I'm just gonna speed this one up because I was taking forever on it. The main point of me using this team was to try to actually see how much damage the Hurtitty would do. But even though I let him live for such a long time, he still wasn't really doing all that much damage. As you'll see, I try to keep him alive as long as possible towards the end. Yeah, unfortunately he didn't kill anything, so we didn't really get to use the revive on the Taranys. Either way, it's a really safe team. Taranys, again, slept on. I think we're going to see him in the meta pretty soon. Maybe even in the Siege tournament. I hope we do. And then tomorrow morning I'll be dropping a Siege video that will be covering one of the new meta Nat 4 defenses in my opinion. I think it's a pretty solid defense. There's a lot of ways to build it. And yeah, you're probably going to see it more often. You might even see it in the tournament. I think some other servers are running it. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. And unfortunately, we had to put the Hurtitty to sleep. Rest in peace. And we did end up going 5-0 this one. Which, to be honest, I think we should have probably went 3-2 again. But it worked out in the end. Let me know if you're using any of the balance patch monsters in this video. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, maybe consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing, as it greatly helps my channel out. Stay tuned for the video tomorrow. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.